What up, Greater Long Beach? It's Tyler.
And Mike.
Welcome back to your home for local sports.
This CIF State Championship video is brought to you by Naples Root Company.
I can't stand the rain in Sacramento. Sleep Train Arena.
I'm Sleep Train, though.
St. John Bosco and Folsom for the Division II state title. Braves head coach Derek Taylor and that familiar starting five ready to go. Last game as a Brave for senior Daniel Hamilton. Time to go get that ring. Taking on Folsom and super sophomore Jordan Ford. And he will be priority number one for the defense.
Absolutely, and that's what Derek Taylor said from the get. But the Braves get their stars going early. Hamilton with the 3, and then Tyler Dorsey, he's licking his chops as he goes right off the window.
But the Bulldogs came to play, no doubt. Colin Russell inside. Get some early buckets going here.
Oh, Colin!
It's pretty emphatic.
Colin!
He's calling up a dunk. And then these dogs will hunt from long range too. Ford and then Jared Wall gonna knock down triples. Folsom was 3 for 4 from distance in that first quarter. With the clock winding down, Ford with the drive gets the roll. That's the end of a 9-0 run for Folsom to end that first quarter. They lead by 7 after 8. Good start for them.
But both teams came out laying the bricks in the second, trying to build the Kings a new arena. It took us nearly 3 minutes to get a point in the second.
Yeah, Folsom was 3 for 15 in that second quarter. But Vance Jackson breaks the drought. Got my Vance on, but they look like triples. Back-to-back threes to spark the Braves. He always hits triples in pairs, and we're tied up at 20. But Ford would respond with 2 nice transition buckets. He had 15 points in that first half, and that's going to give the Bulldogs a 4-point lead. He looked every bit as good as advertised in that first half.
Well, he certainly did, and then we go to the third quarter, which was the and one quarter, sort of a mixtape feel. First, Daniel Hamilton goes and one right there, and then Dorsey to the rack and the foul. The old-fashioned three-point play was working, certainly.
But Folsom was trying to kick it new school. They were trying to go distance for their three-point plays and settling for jumpers. They weren't hitting, and they did not take advantage of their size inside. Weren't putting up points in the third. Meanwhile, Dorsey, again, another grown man and one. That puts Bosco up 7 as that's part of a 14-3 run to start that third quarter. But Josiah DeGara, against the buzzer, salvages the third quarter with that late 3 to cut the Bosco lead down to 4 entering the fourth quarter, Mike.
So the Braves looking to close it out. Unfortunately for them, they've got 3 good closers. The big 3 carrying the load all night as Hamilton, Dorsey, and Jackson scored the team's first 42 points and all but 4 of their entire total on the evening.
You heard? Their first 42. That's impressive. Bulldogs didn't give up, though. They hit some threes and definitely had the ball bounce their way. That NorCal crowd was behind them, motivating them. But Jackson and Hamilton back-to-back here, some big buckets to keep Folsom at arm's length, not letting them within 2 possessions until
just over a minute left. Ford looking for some magic and fouled on the 3. He banks it in. This after forcing 4 straight turnovers to get back into this game. A chance to make it a 2-point game at the line, and Ford money.
Hits the free throw. As you can see, 2-point game with 1:03 to go. Ford quiet in that second half. Dorsey fouled here as the Folsom doesn't like it, but he's got clutch free throws. The bench very nervous, but clutch is the junior. He hits them both, extends the lead to 4. Bulldogs in desperation couldn't hit the 3. Hamilton gets the rebound. He goes to the line, and he would put it away from there. St. John Bosco survives the late charge from Folsom, and they can celebrate their school's first basketball state championship.
A nice moment for Daniel Hamilton and the rest of the Braves. Tyler Dorsey going to Arizona. He had 21 points. Hamilton, we just mentioned, he's going to UConn, a game-high 22. And Vance Jackson, the super sophomore, with 16. We mentioned it before. They combined for 59 of the team's 63 points. And head coach Derek Taylor said, those are our guys, that's who we are, and now they can also say they're state champs.
Absolutely, the dream season for St. John Bosco Athletics continues, and we're not even done. We still got spring sports around the corner. You want the rest of Braves athletics coverage, got to keep it locked right here. This is your home for local sports.